Embark on a journey with us as we unveil the mysteries of Egypt, a land where history is etched into the very sands of time. Picture a map of the world, and let's zoom in on this crossroads of continents, where Africa meets the Middle East. For millennia, Egypt has been a beacon of civilization, a powerhouse that shaped the ancient world. From its strategic position on the Nile, it controlled trade routes, commanded vast armies, and fostered innovations that still echo today. The story of Egypt is a story of its people. The ancient Egyptians, a civilization of farmers, scribes, priests, and pharaohs, lived along the life-giving Nile River. Their society was deeply spiritual, built around a complex pantheon of gods and goddesses who governed every aspect of life, from the rising of the sun to the flooding of the river. Gods like Ra, the sun god; Osiris, the god of the afterlife; Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood; and Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification, were central to their worldview. Their beliefs were woven into the fabric of daily existence, influencing art, architecture, and governance. This profound spirituality is most famously expressed in their elaborate burial rites. The Egyptians believed in an eternal life after death, a journey that required the body to be preserved. This led to the sophisticated process of mummification, where the body was carefully treated and wrapped in linen bandages. The deceased were then entombed with all the necessities they would need in the afterlife, from food and furniture to sacred texts like the Book of the Dead, which served as a guide through the underworld. These tombs, especially those of the pharaohs, were incredible structures designed to protect the body and its treasures for eternity. And when we talk about tombs, one image comes to mind: the Great Pyramids of Giza. These colossal monuments, built as tombs for pharaohs like Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, are testaments to the incredible engineering and organizational skills of the ancient Egyptians. For over 4,500 years, they have stood against the desert winds, defying time. The sheer scale and precision of the pyramids have baffled historians and engineers for centuries. How did a civilization without modern machinery lift and place millions of stone blocks, some weighing several tons, with such accuracy? It was a monumental undertaking, requiring a massive, highly organized workforce of skilled laborers, not slaves as once commonly believed, all working together for a shared, divine purpose. But Egyptian life wasn't solely focused on the afterlife. Their society had rich traditions surrounding life events like marriage. For most ancient Egyptians, marriage was a relatively simple social arrangement, often a contract between two families. It marked the establishment of a new household, the primary unit of society. Love and companionship were valued, and many texts and poems speak of deep affection between husbands and wives. Family was paramount, with children seen as a blessing and a continuation of the family line. The land of Egypt itself is a treasure chest. Beyond its cultural riches, the nation is endowed with significant mineral resources. The deserts that flank the Nile Valley hold deposits of gold, which the ancient Egyptians called the flesh of the gods, as well as copper, iron ore, and precious stones like turquoise and emeralds. In modern times, the discovery of oil and natural gas has added a new dimension to Egypt's natural wealth, playing a crucial role in its economy. Of course, Egypt's long history also includes periods of foreign rule. Its wealth and strategic location made it a target for conquest. From the Persians and the Greeks under Alexander the Great, who established the Ptolemaic dynasty with Cleopatra as its final ruler, to the Romans who turned Egypt into a breadbasket for their empire. Later centuries saw Arab, Ottoman, and eventually British colonial rule. In 1882, the British occupied Egypt, primarily to secure the Suez Canal, a vital waterway connecting the Mediterranean to the Red Sea and onto Asia. This period of colonization lasted until the mid-20th century, deeply influencing modern Egypt's politics, society, and identity. The struggle for independence was a defining chapter in its recent history, culminating in the revolution of 1952 that established the Republic of Egypt. From the divine pharaohs and their majestic pyramids to its vibrant modern culture shaped by a complex history, Egypt remains a land of wonder. It is a place where you can walk through temples that were ancient when Rome was just a village, and sail on the same river that sustained one of the world's greatest civilizations. Every grain of sand seems to whisper a story, every monument holds a secret. The legacy of ancient Egypt is not just confined to museums. It's a living, breathing part of the world's heritage, continuing to inspire awe and curiosity in all of us. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible exploration of Egypt. If you were as captivated as we were, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into history. See you next time.